Well, after a decade leading the Central Indiana Corporate Partnership as president and CEO, David Johnson is retiring. The partnership has grown dramatically from 30 to 113 people under his leadership, added 2 of 6 talent and industry sector initiatives, Agrinovus Indiana and Ascend Indiana. And I'm pleased to be joined on the show this week by David Johnson to talk about that growth and what's next. And David, as always, welcome to the show.
Jerry, thanks very much. It's delightful to be here.
Well, I was reflecting back, and it seems in some ways the launch of BioCrossroads in 2005 seems like yesterday, but gosh, that's been, well over 15 years.
Right.
You started out as a community volunteer basically in the early 2000s, and that led to that role at BioCrossroads.
Right, yeah. Mayor Bart Peterson at the time was interested in looking at what was the next thing for the downtown Mile Square. There was a regional planning process, and he asked a business volunteer to be in it, and I raised my hand and did that. He was kind enough to let me do it. And what I became aware of was there were all these life sciences companies that were here. I knew them, their leaders, and they knew each other socially, but no one had ever thought about what could we do together. And so that's how BioCrossroads got started. And that does go back to 2001.
Give me your kind of quick assessment of BioCrossroads. Life sciences, such an important sector. BioCrossroads, such an important part of that growth. What's the impact of BioCrossroads been and is today?
It's enormous. I mean, first of all, that sector is Indiana's, in many ways, premier sort of substantive sector that we have. It always has been. It just hadn't ever been organized before. And when it got organized, there was a lot more growth that was possible. There was more supply chain to come in here. There was more development, and you still see that happening today. And that's not just BioCrossroads. That's a lot of people coming together. What BioCrossroads did, though, was to make Indiana a credible place for life sciences companies to come and develop and to realize that, hey, we're coming and joining part of something else. We knew we had one of the top 10 rated in terms of jobs and numbers of companies, sectors in the country, but no one else did. And so what BioCrossroads did was to organize that, to figure out opportunities like OrthoWorks or the Indiana Health Information Exchange or the Indiana Biosciences Research Institute or even 16 Tech. Agrinovus itself came as a BioCrossroads project. So it sparked a number of good projects. But most of all, it gave everybody a sense of who we are and what we could do. You
ultimately transitioned to lead as CEO the Central Indiana Corporate Partnership,
right.
Which is the umbrella organization for all of these initiatives. And there's been tremendous growth there. You mentioned the Indiana Business Research Institute and 16 Tech, many years in the making that now are coming to life.
Yeah, I mean, actually 16 Tech goes back to that regional planning process of 2001. Where we were looking at what was the last big piece of the near downtown to be developed, and that's where 16 Tech is today. We all had an entrepreneurial strategy to develop that. The problem is none of us knew anything about commercial real estate, and we didn't have an anchor tenant to get it started. When the Biosciences Research Institute came into being, and it did provide some financial stability there, that was the moment that the city and we and others recognized we could actually get 16 Tech started.
Yeah, it is interesting to me too that the Central Indiana Corporate Partnership and some of the BioCrossroads, these initiatives are nationally recognized. People in other parts of the country look to Indianapolis and are trying to copy what's happened here.
Yeah, I would say thank you, Gary. That's true, and I would say that the city's actually nationally recognized. So there was a book, The New Localism, put out by Bruce Katz and Jeremy Nowak in 2018, and it cites Indiana as the global best, Indianapolis, I'm sorry, as the global best practice for what they call networked governance. And what they mean by that is the right combination of public sector leaders, private sector leaders, entrepreneurs, participants all across the board, community volunteers, coming together and organizing around specific stuff to get done. And a very informal but very wide-ranging structure, no one organization doing everything, but CICP sort of being the intermediary that herds the cats and puts it together.
Unfortunately, 20 seconds to go or so, but big focus going forward as talent right at the top there?
Talent will always be right there. Technology, digital adoption is right at the top of the list. A number of things you're going to see on that. And finally, I need to mention diversity, equity, inclusion. We need to be sure that all of these conversations are far more inclusive than they have been. I'm very proud of the Business Equity for India initiative that we in the Indy Chamber and the Urban League are doing, and is showing tremendous progress
strong
after
2 years. Yeah, very good. David Johnson retiring. Still got some time left.
Still got some time, and still some more stuff I want to come back and talk to you about, Gary.
We'll look forward to that, and thanks again for your leadership.
Thanks a lot.
Too.
I appreciate it.